Careful, buddy. Careful, please.
Thanks, Spurs. Can you go get it?
Whatever that was.
I'll roll it to you. Mom, it rolled all the way under there, and then it rolled all the way to under there, and it keeps rolling back and forth.
It was in Felix's bin. Do I need to move, Felix? Did you say, Mommy, move? Sure, just push me. That's fine.
Hey, Mom, catch.
No, thanks.
No, I mean like roll catch.
There's too many things in the way.
Yeah.
Then undo the wall. Hi.
But we took all this time building the wall. It'd be a shame to take it down.
Or I can just do roll it through the wall.
Can you though?
Roll it down.
Well done.
Hi.
Baby.
I'm going to guess that there's people's birthdays almost every day in your school. Did they do birthday announcements on the announcements?
Yeah.
To say like, and today's birthday is so-and-so in Mrs. So-and-so's class.
Yeah.
Came out of nowhere.
What was it?
The dustpan.
So this is our usual evening routine. We finished dinner, tidy that up just a little bit, enough so the cats aren't going to make a mess of it. And then it's time to get all the medication ready. So Felix gets really excited when that cupboard opens because he knows medication is coming. And he's very, very good at taking his medication. Initially, it was a little bit tricky, but he's gotten the hang of it because we've been doing it for like 2 years. Over 2 years now, almost 3, which is kind of crazy. So we've got the lineup, as it were. His CBD oil, he takes 0.8 ml of CBD oil. We have one that is 0 THC and just CBD. Then he has clobazam, and then his new one, I never remember the name of it, lamotrigine. I don't know, I could be making that up. And then we also drip some Tylenol per bean because he's teething really bad. But yeah, the excitement is palpable because he knows applesauce is coming. Are you going to use that for stirring, stirring your mess?
On the wooden part of the
Oh, thanks, hun. Thank you
it'll break if you jump.
so much for this amazing, most magical spatula.
Da, 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 da. Alright, let's get some glorious B-roll here. I know, we're so excited for it.
That's not yours. That's not yours. Oh
Easy
my
there,
God.
Flipper.
The tricky part happens when you're not fast enough for Felix and he wants his applesauce now. Peter and I have a feeling that this medication that we have to crush and mix into the applesauce, its time is coming to an end. We tried it for approximately a month, so like say 4 weeks at the therapeutic dose, which is half a pill, and it literally did nothing, which we totally knew that's what was going to happen because no medication has worked on his seizures. Truthfully, I don't even know if the medication he's on normally works on his seizures, but we haven't been instructed to wean him off of anything, so that's okay. And he does well with those, so we're not too worried about it. But I hate the idea of introducing something new because it's like, it's not going to work. Nothing has worked. This is the 8th medication we've tried. So Peter emailed the doctor who was on vacation, so they spoke with the fellow. They got back to us and told us to increase the dose again. Are you kidding me? So now he's on 3/4 of a pill morning and night. And guess what? It's only been about 10 days. It still does nothing. But they said to give it 2 to 3 weeks, I guess, for it to like build up in his system. So, you know, a week from now, we'll be emailing them saying, can we just wean him off of it? Because it's not working. Anyways, it's time to go upstairs and get ready for bedtime. Come on, bedtime.
Hey, wait for me! You have to wait
Big
for
step.
me.
Good job.
No. I'm gonna be the first one up.
I'm gonna pop some.
Okay, you don't have to be so vicious. Do we have elephants in this house?
No, just a grampus. Up you go, buddy.
Aw, you find Mr. Meow? Go up, please, Felix. Up, Yama. Go up, Felix.
Hey, boots my goods, up.
Upstairs. Yeah, but don't step on Bean, okay? Wait for Bean. There you go. Okay, go around. Oh my god, these two. Bean, you're doing such a good job.
First.
Okay, go, Felix. Please go. Is it time to close the gate? I see you. Oh, Beans! Come on, man. Okay, don't you start touching it. Thank you. Felix, stop touching it. Go pick out some pajamas.
We have some.
Daddy has your jammas.
Come on, you gotta be mad. Come on, lad, lights turn off. Hurry it up. Carlos, come on out.
Felix has an obsession with buttons. If you're new here and you didn't know that, the obsession is real. And very frequently he will sneak into Augie's bedroom and fiddle with the sound machine, which drives me bonkers because he changes it from like being on constantly to like a 15-minute maximum. And just after I get Augie down and I get back downstairs to make a cup of tea, the sound machine goes off, and it's the most annoying thing. Also, if you saw the head of the rocking chair, it's all scratched up. I don't know if it was Kasper or Felix, but now they won't stop picking at it, and it makes me so sad because it's such a nice chair. But it is what it is. That's life with little kids. They get into mischief and they don't mean to be destructive, but sometimes they are. So we spoke to them about not picking at the chair. And I think eventually I might have to get like a nice piece of gray or black leather to try and stitch over that section. Otherwise, also the carpet. The cats have destroyed the carpet in front of Bean's door and it drives me nuts. One day I'd like to get rid of the carpet. You brush your teeth.
No.
Please go brush your teeth.
I really want to use one of the newest flossers.
Can you please go brush your teeth?
Yes.
Oh my god. Where are you going?
Wipes.
Why are you leaving me with them?
Well, I see you never.
Why? I like your outfit.
Outfit should fit. I'm wearing this to bed.
Sometimes I think Kasper hams it up for the camera, which is probably true, but also sometimes he's just this difficult. I think because he's so tired and he's so well behaved at school that he just can't hold it in anymore. Also, these other two hooligans being mischievous and making messes and just getting into trouble. Sometimes bedtime, I feel like I'm hurting cats. And I just, at this point in the day, it's like 7 o'clock, 7:30 at night. I don't have the energy anymore. So the frustration is strong with this one. And just trying to get everybody ready for bed and then get Bean to sleep, like nurse him in the rocking chair and get him down to sleep. Oh, I long for my cup of tea. There you go, buddy.
I should have tried that.
Hey, crazy kids. Come on, Lush. Bean, you're going the wrong way, man. Alright, well, I think your toothbrush is downstairs, so that's not happening. Where this is where the magic happens.
Venus and first of his name.
Oh, I wonder if you can still see the doodads. You can. They're not as close together anymore. Oh, thanks, Felix. I was just looking for those two planets, Jupiter and Venus again. Watch your head.
I see them.
Felix, please, man.
I see them. They're farther away.
Yeah.
How did they get farther away?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Perfect. Nice choice. Felix,
Yes.
you gonna read some Anita Blake? I think it might be a little bit mature for you, buddy. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Like, I've been some places, I've seen some things.
Hi, Mealy. Hi, Mealy.
Extra ultra jammy.
Hi, Mealy.
First, she had Pop and the Cubs go through all their stuff and make 3 big piles. In one pile, there were things like old board games and puzzles. In another, all their forgotten but still good toys and sporting goods. And in another, clothes and furniture, extra cookbooks, and unused fishing rods.
And a mummy.
And a mummy. Next page. They like visitors and things to do. Next page.
Are you ready for bed? Being ready for bed, yeah. Say good night. It's time for bed. Good night, Beanie. This has got to be one of the best parts and also the most exhausting parts of my evening is nursing Bean to sleep. He is almost 15 months old and shows no signs of stopping. And I'm totally okay with that because he is my last baby and I will be very sad to not nurse anyone. I mean, there's parts of me that are going to be really thrilled about it to kind of feel like I have my body back a bit more. But it's just like, I know it's not for everybody and that's cool, but for me, it's just super special. Also, normally the boys don't come in to say goodnight, but on this night, Bean was really tired, so I kind of ducked out early when they were getting ready for bed, and then they had to come in and say goodnight. And Kasper is always so affectionate and always tells me he loves me, and it's the best. And Felix, I mean, sometimes it's blurry. I'm asking him for a kiss, and he's oblivious and just toddles off, and that's fine. And then Bean and I just snuggle in and rock and rock and rock until he falls asleep. And then I gingerly try and get him in his crib. On this night, I didn't show it, but on this night, he woke up when I put him down to sleep. So I scooped him back up and plopped back in the rocking chair and rocked him back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Just like in the story, I'll love you forever, and I will. And I sang him his goodnight song that I sing every time he goes to sleep and every time he has a nap. And snuggled him in his nice fuzzy jammies, loaded him up with blankets because I feel like his bedroom is the coldest room in the house, unless it's super windy outside, at which point then our bedroom's the coldest, but I just like him to be nice and snuggly warm. And then once he's down, I try to very quietly not hit any of the creaky spots on the floor and sneak out so I can duck downstairs and make Peter and I a cup of tea. Or if Peter beats me downstairs, he'll make a cup of tea before I get down there. Usually, though, I'm the first one out because Felix takes quite a while to fall asleep and Peter always has to snuggle him to bed. I just ducked in to say goodnight to Kasper. I always try, and if I'm not the one to tuck him in, I always try and sneak in there while Peter's getting Felix to sleep to give him a smooch goodnight and tell him I'll see him in the morning. He always tells me, not if I see you first. Also, on this night, Mr. Meow happened to be laying up on his bunk bed, and he asked me to take Mr. Meow out. So, of course, then Mr. tries to cut me off, and now I'm going to climb over the baby gate and go down the stairs. And I'm completely ignoring all of the mess because at this point, I am just too tired. And it is the best time of night. Peter and I always enjoy a hot beverage. Usually it's a cup of tea, Lately, I've been on like a tea latte kick where I'll warm up some milk in the microwave and steep the tea in that with a wee bit of hot water instead of just straight hot water. And the other evenings, if I'm not having a cup of tea, then I will have a hot cocoa. And we make it from scratch with sugar and cocoa powder and hot milk. And it's delicious. But yeah, making some tea for Peter and I, and then we're just going to snuggle in on the couch. Most nights we snuggle on the couch. Some nights we come downstairs so he can video game and I can edit videos or sew. But these last few nights have just been so exhausting, and I decided I wanted to rewatch Wednesday on Netflix. If you haven't watched it, where have you been? Oh my god. I also just finished watching the second season of Shadow and Bone, and it was fantastic, and I'm so upset with the ending, and now it's like, when is the next one coming? So if we're not going downstairs, we're staying up on the couch, snuggling in and catching up on our days and watching whatever and enjoying our cups of tea. Also, donuts, because I filmed this way back when my neighbor had delivered us a box of Krispy Kreme donuts, and they were delicious. I hope you liked today's video. An awesome routine, and it always has to be a routine because our little puzzle piece is a big fan of things being the same all the time. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and I will catch you with the next one. Bye.